On today's episode of Marshy Plays the Video Game. Marshy... Oh, did I even queue this up? I forget. I think I played like one game with it. I was like kind of nostalgic for the old like Clears Druid. And back when we had Floop and Twig Sphere, my goodness. The mana we could stool. Happy April Drools. What up, Swelfo? I know Z7 TV has Comic Sans out as as an April Fool's joke, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Is that the actual legend Martian Boo? What a pug. How you pugging? Alright, so here we go. All the dream cards are neutral, right? Pretty sure. I hate the expansions can be searched for. Like, if I want to see the expansion, I can go here. Why does it always have to disrupt my stupid searching? Alright, that's better. Beep, beep, boop. Yeah, they're all neutral. Did I complete my climb yesterday? I did, yeah. I did. I got there with... Oh my goodness. Okay, I take it back. I do need to turn this off. How do I turn it off? It gave me the option to turn it off earlier. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know that I can get through a stream of this Comic Sans nonsense. I can't... Like, how did I like that for 2 seconds? How? It offered me the chance, and now I don't know how to take it. It's like, would you like to turn off the Comic Sans? Well, I guess this is happening. Oh well. Odd Druid? Oh, it is odd, isn't it? Hilarious. Alright, so... I guess I'll complete my set. I don't know how much I want this one, but I don't want to like run all of these and then not run this one. You know what I mean? That's stupid. Okay, let's get some dragons in here. Probably Onyxia. Well, if we're running 5, I think we Onyxia, right? Unless we don't. Then... Breath. Renathal. Splish. Growth. Vigorate. Hi Martian, I know you're going to play cards today. I am. Funny clear minions? Yeah, I don't know that I have room for that. I did kind of build that deck, Pug. So I don't know, maybe soon. I want to get it right though. It felt really awkward when I was playing it before. I don't know. But today I want to play the funny dream cards. Yeah, go Twitch. Are we running this, maybe? Not sure. Bio. Okay, so I am running this, so I want to run... Okay. Yana, ENR, and Neralax. Just knowing the deck is returning works for you, nice. I don't know how to spell it. I give up, chat. My neck has like really been hurting for several days now. It's been hard to sleep. It's been hard to sit. And it's like a little better today, but not by a lot. And I'm like over it at this point. So that's the energy I'm bringing to today, unfortunately, is that I'm just tired of my neck hurting. So, do with that what you will. One mana dragon, good. What's it called? Spagoo? Is it really good if I'm just running regular stuff? Like I'm not running any kind of tempo situation? Still good, you think? My stuff costs too much. Got a heating pad for it? I actually do, and it didn't help. You know what? If this was a Reno deck, I'm missing out on exactly one Hopeful Dryad, which can go in the ETC, right? What did I just cut? This. Hey, Elray. Are there dream card synergies? No. There's only me enjoying it. You need sleep, obviously. Yeah. Stuff is still too expensive. Now I've got like half my ramp too. Disaster. You guys ever wish you could just Control Z, fix it? We're cards druid, we are. Marcy, this is a full free zone. Please, can't handle anymore. I don't know, you're here. I'm the funniest Martian. I don't know. I think the title of my stream was like the extent to which I'm gonna April Fool's people. But I could just lie for the rest of the stream, right? Okay, you got me. You need sleep under the stars, that is. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's good, right? I guess. Alright, let's get some stuff that costs less in here. So, we'll put in the stupid dragon, I guess. Should I put in this one? Sure. And then... do we want Fizz Kindle Butt? What is better for you for watching you, YouTube or Twitch? Whatever is most... whatever is the best experience for you is best for me. Because I don't make more or less money either way, I don't think, based off of where you watch. So, appreciate you asking. Frizz is kind of funny. Okay, I'm kind of wanting to like put this back as a non-Reno deck. Brightwing? Oof. I forgot about Aquatic and Moonlit and all kinds of things. Hold on. And we're already full if I do that. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing here, chat. I do not know what I'm doing here. I'm all over the place. Guess we'll do this. Run this and this and this and this. Then hardest deck building of all time. Yeah. I think my enthusiasm for garbage is like kind of low at this point. So it's making it harder. Do I have any plans for April Fool? My plans so far are to stream to a bunch of April Fools and see how that goes for me. Gift? I could gift. I thought about, I was kind of deciding not to, but now I don't know what to go in. I played this to Legend with Juicy Psych Melon in a non-Reno list. Just Dragon Druid or Spaghetti Dragon Druid or... I don't have Pendant in, I don't have Ceaseless in. I don't have Bran in. I don't really want to win by Bran. I also don't know how many more high cost cards this deck can take. Alright, I will cut this if we're going Reno. But so we can run Kaza. Alright. Melon does seem okay. Okay. What's my plan against aggro? I'll run Plague and what's his guy? Is rollover and die a plan? I guess a little bit. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, I now summon Martian Boo. Well, there you go. Queen Alexstrasza, that is quite expensive. It's great to know, Marshy. Did you end up getting Legend last month? I did. Yeah, I got Legend. I have the proof. I don't even like. I was chronologing my exploits yesterday while I was doing it. Like I kept running into very silly situations, so yeah, I entered at 2252, rank of all time. Yeah, we had what was this one? Oh, like this is my final boss. I just beat them down with that's a Wind Fury deal 4, so I dealt 4 here and killed him in 2 turns. Was that what happened? No, I forged, coined the weapon, and killed him in 2 turns. Like the sanitize. So the 4 and the 6 went face, so I could kill them over 2 turns with that. Then over here, I kept winning by ham. Like it's like not even. I just win by ham sometimes when I play even warriors. So like I got their goose. They made their big board, and then I cleared it, so they conceded. And then, oh, this was me. I was excited to get a big deal damage to the masseuse turn. I wanted to kill them with it. For those of you who don't know, it's always been my dream to shield slam a Wrathguard for KO. So I still haven't done that yet, but I got close to being able to sanitize masseuse, which was fun. I did 14 damage to that masseuse, so I had to kill it the next turn, but there's that. And then what else? And okay, so here's me just went. I get a lot of value out of this Tight-Lip Witness. The deck just dies to it. You just kill him. So many Tight-Lip Witness lethals on the way up. Oh, this was the one where I like played this on 4. I got 100 armor and just chilled. I think I left them. That's what it was. I left them board locked for a bunch of turns in a row. Like I just left this up and slowly whittled them down with my Ignis weapon because I had 100 armor. So like, if they couldn't play anything, this was a very manageable amount of damage to take every turn. And was that the last? Those were my exploits. Those were my Discord exclusive exploits. So, hope you enjoyed them. Martian, for even warrior, would Xavius be a better fit than the Lava Gorger? Discover your Odin and potentially discount it, or give it charge. So the Lava Gorger is in there, because it's a source of armor and whatever. Like, it does a lot of things that make it almost good enough for the cut, but it's mostly in there to find Ceaseless Expanse. So, every once in a while you hit Ceaseless Expanse with it, and then you're invincible. Or you kill your opponent for 100 damage. And it's tutorable by way of quality assurance. So you can quality assurance and get your Lava Gorger. So you can do that more reliably. Xavius I tried and was not impressed with. I don't think Xavius is bad, but it's not like good. It's it's Lava Gorger that doesn't give you armor and doesn't have taunt to me. But yeah. I mean, like, especially, you know, if you were going to go as light minions as possible, Xavius could be good to find Odin more reliably, for sure. Can't they just trade minions in? So the screenshot there where I had minions was the turn I was going to kill them. I otherwise didn't play any. I just chipped them down with the Ignis weapon. Respect? Nice. They should release another 100 cost card to up the consistency for sure. It's Ysera time? It is. Is this good enough, chat? Am I missing something important? Can we be done with this? Alright, are you guys as over it as I am? Oh yeah, you're dumb? We're all a little dumb, alright? You don't have to feel bad. No one's dumber than I am. Oh, I never put in the ETC with the other dream card. Alright, what's the worst card? Shh. What's the worst card in this deck, chat? Help. Mulverick? Yeah, let me cut that. Alright, so ETC, we're gonna have Hopeful Druid, and what else? I can add the Funny Alexes. I need Bran, mostly Bran, if I'm gonna do that. Kill Jaden. I could put in. So okay, Ceaseless isn't going main board, so it can go in here. Although, like, I could put Pendant in anyway, right? Like, we have all these things, but I think 3 for heal 10, heal 9, draw cards you can't play isn't great. So that's my story about that. Maybe that's inexcusable. Maybe I can't excuse that, chat. I'm actually not excited to play Race Straza. I'd like to cut it. Aviana doesn't really do anything for me, right? Aviana, Sarah, then I can do weirdo stuff. Anyways, Pendant's going in for sure. I feel like if I have Pendant, then the non-content choice is probably main deck Brand to Alex and the ETC. Yeah, I just don't really want to win that way. And the Brand is pointless otherwise, right? Like, I don't really have a good use for Brand if I'm not specifically winning that way. You cut old Sarah before Race Straza. I mean, this deck is a dream card deck. That's what we made. So like that's the point of it. So I'm not gonna cut the dream card stuff. Flute for even more Sarahs. Do I not have Floop in? No, he's in. Maybe it's Kaza and the ETC Ceaseless mainboard. Alright, we got it. We got it, chat. And... Am I a fan of Lotus? I already cut that card from your... I always cut that card from your list. You don't like Lotus? It's pretty funny. You love these greed piles? It is pretty greed piley. Guess I'll put a plague in here. And I was gonna put Kaz in here. Alright, well, this is now officially an ETC of all time, I'll say that much. Alright, now that I've wasted all this time building this deck, I guess we'll play it. I was on the fence. I kind of just wanted to spam more Even Warrior. But I spent too much time building this not to play it now, I guess. Do you have the Dormant Legendary who gives Dream cards? I do. I do. Isn't Smallin a thing in this deck? I don't know. All I know is that my long slumber has ended. I really like this Hopeful Dryad art. Like, I'd love to have a poster of it behind me, you know what I mean? Or I'd like to own a card of it. But I actually kind of like the, I kind of like the original art better as far as a card. I don't know. Tight-lipped? Yeah, I mean, we could have put tight-lipped in. But we have Zephyrus, right? So it's not, we're not as pressured to do that type of thing in this deck as we would be in others. I'm a big Signature fan, but I get why you'd think that. Yeah.
A dream come true.
A dream come true. Unlucky. This used to be 3 mana, 3/5? Is that what it used to be? They buffed the mana, right? It was a 3 mana, 3/5 before. It was like barely good, and now it's still like barely good just because of how Hearthstone has changed since then. It's like it's just always the low roll. Oh my goodness, chat. Opponent is out here with this thing. Look at us go. Stay alert, my chungus. Stay alert. There we go. Rude. That was my most favoriteest dreamer. Thoughts on the priest signatures? Which ones? You mean Raiden? Raiden? I love the Raiden one. Sif is also, yeah, definitely one of my favorites, for sure. Well, chat, we can do a lot of Naralax stuff next turn if we want.
Not a single scale.
So this, then this, then this. Maybe? The Imbue Priest ones? I don't know that I've seen them. Look at all these diamonds in a row. Bunch of diamonds in a row, chat. You love to see it. All right. All are nourished when the cycle restools. Alright, I was like worried that I'd taken extra damage, but no, I didn't. Hi, Booger. Wow, no one can Martian my boo quite like you. Word. Word. They're done for? Yeah, probably. So, chat. I've been, my wife has been playing the Panini Dragon Ball Z TCG with me. So there were two. There was... Sorry, one moment. You guys just love it when I start a story and then stop it. So there were two. There was in the early 2000s. There was the Score DBZ CCG, and that was horribly mismanaged, so it failed. But the mechanics are really cool, so it had a big cult following that continued to play the game even after the game failed. And that following eventually resulted in... Ooh, we missed. Can we get a Zephyrus? Can we get a Zephyrus to end them all? That's not Zephyrus. Make a bunch of dream cards, though. Okay, so I do this, I do this, I do this, and then extra chance for extra Zeph chance. Did we get him? Nope. One more chance, chat. One more chance to get him. Really? Alright, well. Guess I'll do this so I don't... Well, I'm not gonna overdraw anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyways, here's this. So the game, they tried again in 2014. Not Score this time, a different company, Panini. Tried to do the game again, and they were doing alright, but there was a Dragon Ball Super card game that was being ported over from Japan, and they didn't want to have to compete with themselves, right? They didn't want to have two Dragon Ball card games at the same time. So I think in 2018, they stopped printing Panini cards. But of all the card games I've ever played, Panini, or not just Panini, but both of them, the Dragon Ball card game, like the American version of the Dragon Ball card game, is the most fun mechanics I think that exist in a card game. They're really good. Even if you're not a Dragon Ball Z fan, I like it was a really fun game. So anyways, I have a bunch of old cards of that, and corrupt this. I mean, I didn't even need to do that, right? I could have just played it, I suppose. Is this even gonna work now? No, we're still off. Shame on me. I had lethal there. Zephyrs? Nope. Anyways, I wanted to do the corrupted one, but like I could have just done the regular one, right? Anyways, so I really thought that game was fun. I have a ton of the old cards lying around, and Renee and I have been recently watching Dragon Ball Z, and so I got her to play the old game with me. And so we've been playing it quite a bit, and it's been really fun. And the reason I bring this up is because chat will say, chat will frequently assume that my opponent is male. And so like when I read he's gonna blah 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 in chat, I translate it to they because we don't want to assume. And it reminded me, like, it's really obnoxious. It's really obnoxious thinking about like looking back at these old there we go, got the lethal I wanted. It's really obnoxious looking back at these old card games. You know, Panini was printing cards as recently as 2018, and all these cards just say him on them. Like they all, like when they talk about the opponent, they all say him. And like that's the same thing from the score one. The score all say him on them. And so like my 100% of my Dragon Ball Z opponents right now are female because I only play with my wife. And so it'll talk about when your opponent does blah blah blah, he blah blah blahs, and like, so I have to like do my Twitch chat translation on every card I play in these decks. Pokemon was pretty ahead of its time. They're using neutral they style pronouns these days when they print cards, but all the way back in 1998 they were using his or hers. So like if you compare that to everything else at the time, it's like Pokemon was pretty progressive. How I adore this comedian. There's a warlock trying to survive, and he at least tells some stories. He sits there. Yeah. Real.
Versus Celeste.
Let us celebrate a new beginning. My long slumber has ended.
Did you ever play Dragon Ball FighterZ? My best friend would always play blue and turn me into a cookie. I did play Dragon Ball FighterZ. I was quite bad at it, not for lack of trying. I really like it, like artistically. I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's really cool, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm quite bad. Isn't them better given it occupies less space than his or hers? But there's a lot of reasons to go for they, them pronouns now. Like, that's the one that I would use. And I'm just saying that, like, comparing the other Pokemon, or the other card games from the 90s, early 2000s to Pokemon. Pokemon was already on the, your opponent might not be a male. They were already on that. I'm just giving them credit where credit was due. Like I play a lot of vintage card games, and whenever I play one that isn't Pokemon, they've always got the assume your opponent's going to be male pronouns on them. Was my only point. Did you see that Riot is doing a reverse Hearthstone? Legends of Runeterra canceled, but they're getting a new paper TCG called Riftbound? Yeah, I did. Credit where credit was due. Credit where credit was due. Too real. Man, that's a fast fast nest patron. What? Oh, did I just miss it? The art doesn't change, it's just bugs. I know you guys want me to take this. I think I'm taking this. Hey, you. I will play this. Oh, it just isn't corrupt, period? Boring. Boring. But yeah, fine. I guess I knew that. Also, I can't actually do this turn.
Time is of the essence.
Follow the flutter wings.
Since we all hate our opponents, I should just say the idiot, the cheater on the card or something like that. Too true. Was the DBZ game originally in what language? Originally in English. Originally in English. Ba, 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 ba. It's just a product of a different time, chat. I feel like, you know, in 2014 it was pretty, you know, embarrassing to still be on that, in my opinion. But you know, it's not like it's not like there was some awkward language thing that caused it to be that way. It's just back in the 90s, early 2000s, you know, you would, like, a lot of people thought that you know, only men would be playing games like that. So, like, you know, like, look, it's hard to think about that looking back on it, because now I think most people are pretty aware that, you know, all kinds of people play games now. So, it just feels archaic to me.
My hand is full.
Goodbye, ETC. I will miss you. My hand is too full. Also, I didn't really want to stay on this subject forever, by the way, chat. I just, I had translated for someone in chat, and it reminded me of my, my silly woes. So I thought I'd share. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This one? I don't like any of these. I hate that I, like, can't play minions, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not supposed to. Especially not giant minions. Especially not giant minions that can be used to give my opponent 14 armor.
Time is of the essence.
Hey, James. Wow. Is Imbue Mage really that good, or is it just people haven't found a way to counter it? I mean, the way to counter it is not to play any minions on board. I don't know that it's unbeatable or anything. It's just kind of like, it's one of those decks, you know? So, how am I gonna Zephyrus them this turn? Is that even possible? 19 and 6 is lethal, so that's just lethal. Now Martian needs Zephyrs, which doesn't super seem like it's happening. Like, one chance with this. Zephyrs? No. Sure, we'll poof. Why not? Been seeing a lot of Imbue Mage and Wild as DK Leech, and that's been wrecking you. Yeah, it's so hard, right? Because you can't actually steal any health. I do not enjoy your content, April Fools. Alright, you got me. I had to play 20 Wild Gods, and it is either Ascena or the Warlock one, but I keep winning too early with the Imbue Mage stuff, suffering from success. You hate to see it. Hope I'm doing well. Thank you, friend. April's Fool's patch notes are out, and Worgen Greaser did not get buffed. I just fell to my knees. Unlucky. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, I'm gonna overdraw something, aren't I? Too many cards. Alright, it wasn't anything I needed. I have one draw card in my hand, and it's this. So I guess that's out. Teach me to have hand size problems. Oh my goodness, that got rid of so much. Alright. Come on, Zephies. They're probably 2 ice blocks and done, right? Like, I shouldn't have to worry about anything anymore. This makes it less likely that I'll die to Reckless Apprentice, for one. So I'm pretty happy with that play. It's just... yeah. Hey Marchie, do you know why Wild Adventures cost 500 gold more than usual, do they? It's the first time hearing of it. Play Shutter Block into Post Malorn and you get like 3 of them. Word. Word.
My long slumber has ended.
Beepity boop, beepity boop, beepity boopity beep boop.
I see you brought guests. I see you brought guests.
Wow. So I guess I want to play this on 2. So I will. Fair, that means I need to craft Post Malorn. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, so like Shutter Block Malorn to complete the play a bunch of Wild Gods quests. It's the hot strategy right now. Oh, is this King's Benet? Not the dreaded King's Benet. Blackrock Mountain Adventure was 2,300 last week, but this week is 2,800? Interesting. I have no choice but to believe you. Good thing you have Sticky in the ETC. True. True. Spinley instead of Sackmelon? We don't seem to have hand space issues rather than draw issues, no? I respect it. I respect it. Spinley seems probably good, even if I don't want to cut... okay, so I feel like Take to the Skies should just be like a really good card in these decks, but it always feels bad. Wonder if I should cut that. But yeah, I could see fitting a Finley in here. Like, it's not really about whether or not we play Juicy Psych Melon, just I could see Finley being a good card for this. Why am I playing Vanilla Sarah? This is Dream Druid. where we play all the dream cards. Because that is very funny to me. Alright? You guys know that Vanilla Ysera was buffed, actually? Do you have a beast you could do Spinly Curator? I do not. I think I tried to curator our list recently, and my options were really bad. Like, it was like Viper or nothing. It felt to me. 3 mana draw 2 doesn't cut it anymore, I guess, huh? I guess. Alright, well... There's that. There's that, chat. Is the font different because of April Fools? Yeah, that's 70 fees, a little prankaroony. Remember when playing a 7/7 on turn 7 was such a huge tempo swing? I remember. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't like... I feel like tales of Dr. Boom are incredibly overblown. It's not really that he was actually broken or anything. It's more that he was the good 7-drop in the game at the time. It was him, and then Druid had one too. Like, literally that's it. It was, there was a good Druid 7-drop, and there was Dr. Boom. So like, as soon as there were more good 7-drops, they got played, right? Like Abyssal Enforcer, for example. Like, as soon as there were more good 7s to play, they got played. It's just, if your curve was going to go as high as 7, you were playing Dr. Boom. So, there you are. Clearance and removal were also way worse. Yeah. Heals were way worse too. Good times. Ooh. Man, these have been some Rhea Straza-licious games, huh? I'm gonna get 2 Dream cards. So actually will overdraw if I don't get rid of something. It's kind of fine though. Like, I want to save this for the armor. I'm missing a crucial card. What is it? Lay it on me. Remember when Healbot was premium? Yeah, it was like... it's like the best we had, right? Frizz Kindle Roost. Is that the 4-cost one that reduces the dragons? I almost put that in. Do you think I should put it in? I'll put it in if you want me to. I can absolutely be convinced to put that card in my deck. Sure. All right, so there's no way I'm getting rid of that secret, right? I would have to deal damage first, and they take Insane Mill, yeah. And then I would have to deal the damage first in order to get Zephyrus to give me the secret tech. Or would he do it now because there is no... I don't know. I give up. I'm not going to try it.
I shall bring you rest.
That rope's burning again.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
My creative creation.
No. Well, it's a good thing those aren't that great because, Alright, it's a good thing those aren't that great because, we're gonna burn something. Osgood Shatter, thank you so much for the 17 months, my friend. How are you? How you doing? Boomer, indeed. Indeed. Ooh, they're scared. And they respect the Sarah. Disaster. Ooh, those just lost a lot of burn. Alright, well, here we go. Looks like legal to me.
Shall bring rest.
Looks like legal to me, chat. Thank goodness we had Sticky Finger in the ETC. Otherwise, we'd have never beaten this Kingsbane. Remember when Leeching Poison gave permanent lifestyle? Steal? Real. Pepperidge Farms remembers. I'm a genius, aren't I? How long were those games? This deck is really cozy. Happy to just play this for the rest of the time today.
versus Tyrande.
18, 26 minutes. So we need one more game for video 1. Cozy streamer Martian Boo, real. Kazakis Druid is primo Boo content. Yep. Remember when Leopard Gnome got nerfed from 2 attack to 1? Yeah. Remember when Abusive Sergeant got nerfed from 2 attack to 1 and they never unnerfed it?
Starting the operation.
My opponent is officially starting the operation. Bring back the abuse, I guess. Alright. Alright, chat. Narlax or Hopeful Dryad first? Probably Dryad. Because then if we get Dream, we just kind of win. The turn after. Well, that doesn't matter. Dryad trades. Yeah, Dryad is what we play if we don't get Dream right away. They should really give the Elusive Sister taunt or something, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Narlax always gets Awaken? Oh, okay, fair enough. I was feeling like... Why don't you have taunt? I was feeling like it would survive Awaken, at least. Man, you suck. You're so bad. Not that the Drake was gonna be good here either, right? So I shouldn't be too mad. At least this bot is playing the slowest game of all time. Okay. Do I go for the extra chance at Awaken, or do I do this, hoping to get, like, Desert Nest Matron? Didn't Sister used to be 3 mana? She did. That's not bad. Chat. No! Narlax, you betrayed me. Oh, no. Yeah, she used to be 3 mana. They buffed her. Grove Shaper has made Mildruid more interesting for me. Of course, they don't mainly build it around that. It's just really cool to use with due process doing the heavy lifting with Kil'jaeden just in case so I don't take fatigue. Word. Thank goodness my opponent decided that it was time to trade into my stuff, you know what I mean? Dream cards seem kind of bad, real. My opponent seems kind of bad.
Starting the operation.
Narlax streams of big juicy stats, I guess he does. I guess he does. Well, do I swipe this board? This is Awaken.
A dream come
It's gonna be great. I knew it. I knew you'd help me out. Hopeful Bungus. Feeling when beatdown deck trades, I know, it's brutal. Sister is too scary to leave alive. Yeah, I guess. She's too dangerous to leave alive. Maybe they'll trade more into my 3/3s. I despise Secret Mage so much, up to this day. Rude. Extra rude. Man, if I don't win this one, I'm gonna be sad. I feel like my opponent gave me every opportunity. My stupid dream cards just weren't here to play. Oh, one more mana. Can I survive one more turn? I guess in order to do that, I do this. I gain 8 armor. I kill the highest attack thing on their board. I do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go Emerald Drake, save us. I know, right? One Reno, insta concede. I don't know that my opponent is one of those humans I've heard so much about. I can also use this on a whelp if I need to. Chat, this is so scary. Yeah, you really think about it. Oh no, that's gotta be Mind Blast then. I refuse to believe that isn't Mind Blast. Okay, chat, it's over. It's actually so Jover. So Jover, chat. The good news is if we full clear, then we're not actually dead to Mind Blast. Okay, don't need to use this, so I won't. I wish I could leave one up. Because if they don't play a minion next turn, I just lose, right? 1 health and several dreams. Yeah, we've got all the dreams. Play a minion, come on. You know you want to. Yeah! Yeah. If you had held your Mind Blast, you'd have won. Instead, you lose.
Stay alert, my children.
Alright, chat, thoughts? Should I just use this? I really should, right? Like, I should get my extra health in. Maybe we should have done this first. Yeah. Hey, Sarah. Boop. Ah, I feel so safe. There's our Emerald Drake. Could be Mindseer and leaving one up loses. Yeah, for sure. Am I training the dragon? I am training the dragon. I'm training it to beat Spaghetti Mage. I don't know what the right of Sarah is. One of them. It was never lethal, right? No way. Come back? Yep. We're back. And more powerful than ever. So this is random order for some reason? Why?
Starting the operation.
Beep. Beep. Boop. There you go. Tree was lethal, was it? Did I have enough room to for sure get the stuff? But yeah, it's like 10 damage, right? You're right. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Fine. Pretty sure that was sufficient for vid 1. That was 16 minutes and 18 minutes, which, yes, was enough. So let's tinker and go again. I'm going to put in the forecast thing. Didn't you guys have another suggestion? Finley. So I could cut Melon and run Curator in its place. Melon draws 4, though. I think that's better. I guess I'll just add Fizz, Spaghetti, but I am not super pleased with Take to the Skies. I feel like that's been awkward. What do you mean last stream? There is more context within that title. Keep reading. Is Ceaseless worth the high roll considering there's so many minions in the stack? I feel like Ceaseless could just go on my ETC. I can't believe I'll never see Martian again until the next time I see Martian. Real. Real. Are we spreading misinformation? I would only ever spread misinformation, chat. Should we... Finley... I don't know. I saw a giant bee flying around in the apartment. It was pretty easy to get rid of, though. You just open the door. Have you seen any good April Fool's jokes today, all of you viewers? The Shadow Priest I just played traded a lot. Does that count? Didn't I cut Ceaseless to get Finley in the list? Did I cut Ceaseless to get Frizz on the list? Is Barky still around? No. No, I cut the Dragon's Nest. What did I put in? Oh, I did put... Okay, alright, fine. Fine, I've lost my mind, chat. I've actually just lost my mind. It's gone. And it's gone. And it's gone. Let me go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Unless I forget. All right, I'm back. Here's hoping Marshy gets his own pooch soon. Thank you. We have a soft goal to get one next year, like within the next year.
Versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
My long slumber has ended.
Yeah. You should show your superiority and put weapon tech in the ADC in case of Kingsbane Rogue. Yeah, for sure. Especially after recently demonstrating that this deck can beat it anyways. Sticky finger attack for Kingsbane Rogue will forever be funny to me. It's like the least necessary thing of all time. And it was still done so much. Even when Kingsbane was barely played. You guys are so funny to me. Must attack against beatable deck. Has anyone done the April Fool's Connections today? What is an April Fool's Connections? I report every Kingsbane player I queue into, as well you should. As well you should. Only a true spaghetti would ever play Kingsbane Rogue. They all deserve to be reported. Especially me. Chat, something about my odds don't feel great. Oh my goodness, I actually got it. Alright. Sweet. I guess next turn is this. Coin Zephyrus for Lightning Storm. And then hopefully we're okay from there. Oh my goodness, so much damage. Are we okay? We're about to take a boatload of damage. Owie? Yeah. Oh, we might be alright. It's really going to depend on what we draw in the next few turns, though, because, like, we need heals.
Stay alert, my children.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, you know what? No, because Attendant. I was going to... I was gonna say, is Holy Nova better actually? But because like everything's at 2 health, but no, Zephyrus. It wouldn't be better, would it? Because it doesn't kill this. Stay alert, Marshy. Danger lurks. Alright. I got you. So New Year's time connections? Ah. Cool. Or something. Trust Zeph? Okay. Zeph decided for you. What flavor of druid are we today? We are Dream Druid. We are Dream Druid, chat. If you can believe it. Where's 100 damage shield slam when you need it? I know, right? April Fools! Haha, you thought you'd get a good removal? True. True.
There is no light, only power.
Alright, alright. Alright. Okay. I've decided to be cautiously optimistic, but yeah, we are kind of open up to Mindseer now. We've already seen one of them, so maybe we're okay. What do dreams taste like? Mongoose. Time for a top deck of all time. I don't think I've seen Reno Jackson yet, by the way. Is he in this deck? I know it says he's in it, but is he really? Is he really in this deck? Oh! Oh, this though. Does this do anything good for me? that I should floop them out. Floop it out. Oh, it's the original ones. Never mind. It's nothing. So if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, I could play this. I guess that's worth it. Floop A&R was the line. Old Floop A&R was the line, yes. Unfortunately, Floop does not go beyond your mana anymore. So, it's refreshing crystals, not gaining crystals. It was nerfed. You missed Floop? Me too.
Starting the operation.
We're still a turn off, actually. Or are we? Oh my goodness. Chat, I feel so safe now. I'm not missing a lethal, am I? I only need 10 damage, and we have 10 damage in hand. I guess I'll go for the lethal. I guess I've... Chat, fine. Alright? If you insist, I'll go for this lethal. Alright? If you insist. But, yeah. GG, thank you. Thank you. Oh, blamp. Howdy doodies. Howdily doodly. That was a great lethal check. I would have tunneled on the heel. Thank you. Trying to make a big priest deck with Briar, Spawn, Drake, the 10-drop dragon that attacks at the end of the turn into a minion. Sounds great. Parallax. Best card I've ever seen. I actually really liked this in like Odd Warrior back then. It was good times. All right, let's go for the wild growth. Didn't get one. I guess I'll take this one then. It's so good when you get like we have enough wild growths in here that I think it's worth the shot to try to take and get one. But it does fail sometimes, and I get sad. I think I'll play some Chumbus Dragon Paladin. What is Chumbus Dragon Paladin like? Do you mean Imbue Paladin? Cause probably not. I don't know. In my folly, I have eaten the spagoo. That's why you're called Martin 2 mana wild growth. True. What if Shell just still crypted all dream cards for the rest of the game so that you actually got to pay off for running multiple dream cards? That'd be sick. I thought about building this today. Chat, Astral Communion Druid is so hype with this era. It's so hype with this era. I really should just play more of it. It's so cool. Sure. Tempo King, let's go. Holy cow, I made it to a stream finally. Thanks for the videos. They've been helping me get by surgery. Well, I hope your surgery went well. Did he manage to get legend in the end? I did. I did. We could use another me? Is that what it said? Hilarious. Well... I wish I could kill both of them. My master plan is to get a second Ysera Awakens. And then, win. Give me another one. Yeah! There's no way Astral Druid Communion Druid is good, right? It's just better, right? Like, you get to keep all the mana. Look how much mana they have. It being good is a stretch, yes. Alright, chat. I'm only going to take a jillion damage, but we can Reno next turn. So I'm just going to take the armor because I'm scared of death. Was I a big WoW player? I was. I was obsessed with WoW for a bit. Some skills, summon dream cards on command. Yeah, I'm pretty skilled. Okay, so I need to refresh twice if I do this, right? That seems lame. What do we got?
Dream come true.
What do we got? And I'll take another one of those for later. We're getting some nice value out of these dream cards. It's kind of fun. Worst case scenario, unlucky. Worst case scenario. We were fine, and now they have this giant handful of Mungus. Hate to see it. It's cheating bouncing Reynolds like that? That's probably true. But I am Hearthstone's most famous cheater, so I don't know what to tell you. Other than I'd do it again. Ow. Can we get another Reno? Draw twice? Well. Huh. 21 damage.
What dreams may come.
I feel like... Alright, that's better. I was gonna maybe refresh and play this, but I feel like playing something they can trade into might kill me. So, what I'm gonna do for now is just this. And then... next turn I can do... stuff. Oh, I should have returned this one, huh? Alright, whatever. Am I gonna do various things? Yeah, that would have been so much better, actually. For shame. For shame. Don't call me Marshy bad at the video game for nothing. Okay, I do that. I do this. Okay. I feel like with Astral Communion and a hand this large, I've got to be dead here, right? Probably? I don't know. It's hard to say. Because you kind of like, you can't really have too much big synergy because you need things to be kind of like random value. All right, that's good actually. That's kind of cool. Like that's random value that's also aggressive. Like as far as being able to finish off opponents, it's kind of cool. Hey, LT.
Isera versus Talonji.
Below our hour, even here. My long slumber has ended.
Okay. If this is Shadow Priest, I think we got a pretty good hand here. It's not even bad otherwise. Your long slumber just ended too? Real.
I see you.
Real and real.
I see you brought guests.
Is this extra large Shadows Priest? Not looking like it now. Is this Reynold Priest? After all these years?
Linked together in harmony.
Alright, now it's looking like Shadow Priest again.
Hope is never lost.
Wow. Always.
Shaking us stud.
The advantage of extra large Shadow Priest is just that it wins the mirror, right? That's like the reason you would play it.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
A dream come true.
Wow. Does it, since you develop less of a board? You start the game having pyroblasted your opponent. I think my opponent had an uncharacteristically bad hand. Like, extra large Shadow Priest does still have explosive openers. We knew it was the best deck in the game for a while. Like, I don't know if it still is, but it was for a hot minute there. Like, before the expansion came out. Like, it's not a question of whether or not it was better for a while, but, like, that's the reason, isn't it?
Dream big.
It wins the mirror and has 9 less chances to draw Benedictus. That's funny. Also has 9 less chances to draw patches.
The shadow engulfs us.
Ow. Alright, I need this to be dead. That's my big opinion. It's my biggest Marshy opinion. I wonder if this is just pointless in this deck. Oh, thank goodness.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Your wish is my tomato. Then we can coin this Reno? Maybe? Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing.
Looking for a standoff? Careful. It's against me.
I would love to do Aviana Ysera stuff. Requires me to be okay for a turn.
Blink together
So I
in
can do
harmony.
this.
There is no light, only power.
Spooky.
We're gonna be rich.
The chances I was going to survive that were pretty good. I just feel like I never lose if I do this, right? Like, how am I going to lose from here? Oh, they got the waste remover. Now what am I going to do? Now what am I going to do, chat? Ah, they're over it. Skilled streamer beautifully made another bot on aggro. I don't think that was a bot. There's no reason to believe that was a bot. Oh, so the extra 10 cards is to fuel waste remover are real. Real and true. We have 10 minutes on this vid. All right.
Ysera versus Inger.
Versus Inger.
Song for your final fight.
Not the final song for my final fight, chat.
Has ended.
Everyone's playing Ysera. Remember when Ysera was the only new card and nobody was playing it? It's cool that it's finally, you know, people are finally putting it in their decks, but it was really funny for a minute there. Nobody wanted to play it except me. And, you know, Murmur players. Cower before my splish splash whelp. I'm surprised they full reverted it. I'm not that surprised, I guess. Pleased?
Stay alert, my children.
I mean, that's what I was looking for. Alright, top of deck. Give me something cool to play aside my Naralax. Does Floop enable if you're holding a dragon synergies when you play a dragon with no other dragon in hand? I want to say yes, but it's been so long. I just got Black Knighted, chat. The first card my opponent played, other than the coin, I guess, was Black Knight. Hilarious. Yeah, we got the good one. We got the best one. Chat, we got the best one. Surprised no Rat, Theotar, or Mutanus. You know, I could play those cards. If I really wanted to. Ooh. I mean, like, that could have... I could have had better value out of that, right? But, like, I'm not going to play this and do nothing else when I top deck that's into that board, you know? Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Is Avius a good craft? Sure. What set is Naralax from again? This one? He's from the Wailing Caverns mini set. Nourish, let's go. Nourish, let's go, you big stool. I don't know. Zeph insists that this is good, right? I'm gonna trust him. Oh my lord, is Twitch Comic Sans today? It is. What up, Jordan? No Dramicus? No. Zeph said Temple Enforcer. Am I... You trying to go against Zeph? Zeph offers Temple Enforcer constantly. Alright. Literally all the time. He wouldn't do that if it was never the right choice, right? Tempo equals enforced. I know. We're on track. We're doing good. Isn't that right, Ingi? Isn't that right? They haven't played a wild card yet, have they?
My turn ends ere long.
My turn ends ere long. Okie dokie. The Tempo Enforcer is actually going to work out pretty well here, isn't it? Okay. My sick draw card.
Is there trouble?
Awake at last.
Laughing sister, about to go so hard. Should have went Earth Elemental. You already played as Black Knight. True. True. Ah. Chat, should I have done a April Fool's video today? My wife, it hasn't worked out, but my wife and I have had this loose plan for the last couple years to like just have Renee show up on Twitch as if she always does for April Fools. But it keeps, you know, it keeps not being, keeps not lining up, like she's too busy. She should be the streamer for the video. You're not there at all. Right, that's the that's the idea, is that like Renee would stream that day as if she always does. But yeah, it just hasn't worked out schedule wise. I don't get full value out of this if I play it. I don't really need full value out of it, right? I just play it and then I get it back.
I'm game.
My winged children fill the skies.
That order was based on a true story. Please, that would be great. Give her the alien hat and everything. Yeah, it literally would have happened if schedules aligned better, but they didn't. Family Slay the Spire stream. We almost did a dual stream where we learned Balatro together. You could do one video with the position of your cam and deck tracker swaps. Easy. Think any of us will remember next year? Think any of you will remember Martian Boo next year? Who knows? So...
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Time may pass, but the dream is a Squirtle.
Time may pass, but the dream is potatoes.
But this is just infinite damage, right? Like, I've been just thinking about, you know, using Awaken. But can I even do this fully in time? No, I can't. But, you know, it is a lot of damage. I was just thinking about, like, maximizing how many Awakens I could unlock for that turn, but... Is that a deck with 4 Aceras? It's only got 3 Aceras. Unfortunately. I laughed too much at the dream being a Squirtle. Night Ysera always gives the same order. It does, yeah. I was surprised that Sheldra still doesn't.
versus Thrall.
Instead of just swapping both Deck Tracker and Cam mirror both sources, does that mean like turn them around? Like so, you're like this. Is this what you want for your April Fools? Oh, then move the cam to the right. Yeah. The my deck tracker actually isn't a source. It's just showing you what I see. So I'd have to actually fiddle with the presets. Screen capture enjoyer. Yeah, it just got easier when I wanted to start like showing you guys stuff from Where did everything go? Like Chrome has this feature, or maybe it's Windows, I don't know, but it's Windows, right? Windows has this feature, quote unquote, where if I do something just right, it'll minimize all of my windows, and it's really annoying. Like I literally never want that. If I want something minimized, I will do it manually. Add 2 face cams. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. This is this good for April Fool's Day? Be like that guy from, you know, Home Improvement, where all you ever see is his eyes. Howdy, neighbor. Should this just be from now on? This is just me now. You guys like this for a stream? I love seeing the pores of my famous streamer. Alright, yeah, we got the pores going. Got the pores. This is perfect. Just replace your cam with a still picture and see if anyone notices. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, happy April Fools, everyone. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to this. So if I wait to play this, if I play it now, can I do anything is my idea. So I would instantly go to 8, so next turn I would be at 9. I could coin and do what? Nothing? I guess like that's my best out. I'll do that. Joke's on me. I hope people keep suggesting bits and you keep doing them, and then this game shows up, perfect blend of April Fools and still watchable. Do a 1,000-yard stare for the fans, please. I don't know what a 1,000-yard stare is, but you know, There's that. Bravo for this Reno Dream Dragon Druid Marshy. Seems fine. It is pretty cool, huh? I like it. I gave it a Marshy plus. Oh, I just coined this, don't I? I'm so stupid. Chat. How did I stay so dumb? Oh, hey, Guff. The one thing would be Naralax, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take this. Alright, well, we're just fine now. You leave for a second, come back for this cam. Isn't this great? This is me now. This is forever. Okay, chat? You asked for it, and now that's what's happening. If you gaze into the Martian gazes at you. You have to win this game for the YouTubes. At least it'll be a members video. What if it's a real video, chat? What if I bloodlust? No. You ruined my bloodlust, opponent. How dare you? What? Oh, they went with Hex? No shot they went with Hex. What are they doing? No. That's great for me. I'm so into it. I'm so into it, chat. Oh my goodness. We're going to bloodlust them so hard. We're going to bloodlust them so... Oh, up. Is bloodlust even good anymore? I don't know. We don't have time to think about it. Time is of the essence. Faster, Zeph, faster. No! Man, Zeph is a big stinky jerk. I've always said this. Should have played a Laughing Sister, but stupid Nosdor mode. Zeph, you big bungus, you big pile of stew. You asked for this and it cannot ever be undone. Remember, you wanted this? Exactly, yeah. Nas in control. Ah, turn off my Nas. That was my favorite Nas. That was my favorite Nas, chat. I'm so peeved. Stupid Zeph. Stupid Zeph with his beef stew. What? Alright. Cam should zoom more. It's actually as zoomed as it can be, I think. No mobs. Yeah, they drew all their stuff. Oh, because of this thing. Because they played Presents. I love my favorite streamer, Aishinbu. Real. I can always bring camera closer. I can't, right? Like, isn't it fully zoomed? I can't tell. Stupid deck tracker gets in the way. Bonehead, hello, Mr. Boo. I see you've gotten a camera that is completely zoomed out for this completely normal day. Yeah, what up, Boo? Bonehead, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Naralax? Yo, is it actually this? Alright, let's get Reno. I can't tell if it got it. Did it get it? Zeno, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How are you? What am I supposed to do about this without Reno? Return it to their hand, maybe? What does Pound It look like with this cam? Pound It. It looks amazing. That's what it looks like. I don't know what to do. I have to return it to their hand, right? But this is not guaranteed, so I guess we're just hoping. Didn't get it. No, that's not math. Chat, I'm so bad. So bad at this awful game. Alright, I'm about to die. I don't think smacking that thing is gonna matter too much. As far as like I don't think it really matters, but like they would have killed us or they wouldn't have just by me leaving it up. This appears to be a throw. What was the right call? How was I killing that thing? I feel like I needed just Reno Lone Ranger in my whole deck. Alright, well I start off with this, certainly, right? Oh, is that the revive thing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I had seeds, did I? Well, that'll teach me. Is A&R still in my deck? Like, I had to scroll down on the deck tracker. Hilarious. When did they add that? Poop. That's something. That's something. Okay. They've already used both their devolves. They have another devolving missiles, maybe. They have another Thrall's Gift, maybe. Oh, they just do that? Yeah, we're just like super dead. Unluckers. Wild growth for hand space into Shelter Cell Dream would have been 4 out of 5. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alright, I'll probably be a member of it. Alright, let's go ahead and fix this. Yeah, it was maxed. I was really surprised I didn't get what I wanted with that Finley. Maybe I'm stupid. I would really like a Frizz game for this vid. Vox Machina. I see. It is time for... Can we stop facing priests once? What if it's just not priests one time? Are we the priest beat up on the priest deck? Barely beat Shadow Priest, Dragon Druid. That's the style of deck I'm playing. It's a rogue? Oh look, it is a rogue. I guess rank reset day is also Shadow Priest day? Not anymore. Not anymore. Is this Protoss Priest then? Oh, it could be Boar Priest. People like to play Boar Priest now. It's Crab Rider Priest. Look how many manas I have, chat. Are you proud of me? Oh, Martian, sorry to bother your stream, but my girlfriend of 1.5 years left me today, and your stream really helps, thank you. Aw, I'm sorry, Teletubbies, that's sad. Man, they revert Showdown Prismatic, but they couldn't give us Maestro Null. Yeah. Has it actually ended up being... something? I know it was looking like it was kind of mid for a while, but is Showdown Beam really stupid? Awakens. They should change all the dream cards to just give Awakens every time. That's my opinion. Better kill this, right? Should I kill it by... I'll swipe it. Oh, you know what? I should have I should have feral raged it, because then these wouldn't be healed. I believe Call Times Paladin is the #1 deck on Guru. Okay, well, I guess I knew that, but like, you know, Maestro Null is a bigger disaster than that, isn't it? You don't think so? I guess, you know, Passage got gutted, didn't it? Passage did get gutted.
I am in need of more mana.
Ysera the Awake. Battle Cry always gives awakens. True. I think the reverts for that cycle was before the Passage nerf. No, absolutely, yeah. We got one revert that wasn't for this cycle. The stupid Mine Rogue 1-drop got reverted randomly. Like of all the non last year cards to get reverted. So it just seems super random to me. How's Possessed Lackey stayed nerfed for so long, chat? Possessed Lackey, I'm just not gonna, like, I don't know. I'm never gonna let it go. It's crazy to me. You guys think I'm gonna get potion destroyed? I think I am. Don't do it. Don't do it. Is this supposed to be a Sarah? I mean, it is, right? She just looks so different. Like, that looks like somebody cosplaying a Sarah to me. What's up, Mr. Ocean? Did I hit Legend yet? Yep. Already Legend this month. I think, yeah. Already Legend. I've always been Legend. I live in a perpetual state of constant Legend. I guess what I'm doing is this. And then we'll just try to win next turn. You missed zoomed in Martian? Real. Marshy is like that Will Smith movie. Which one? Oh, I Am Legend? If you are the legendary version of Martian Boo, does this also imply the existence of a common, rare, legendary, and signature Martian Boos? Yes. It's true. It's true. Each in their own dimension. Should you return Ysera to your hand to avoid potion lethal? I considered it, but I think since it already like was around for a turn, the potion lethal isn't happening yet, and I'd rather just try to kill them. Oh. Congrats on your top 1 legend. Using deck list right now and going good so far. Thank you. I posted my April Fools for this year. I went back to my first video that I ever posted, which was getting rank 1 legend with Dark Lair, and I took the screenshot of me getting rank 1 legend. So I put the code in the alt text. And hope you enjoyed that. That's my big April Fool's joke. I hope you all loved it as much as I did. Huh. Well, I wish I could have killed them this turn. We can do... If any of these sticks, we can narrow axis Sarah them. So that'll be fun. We just need one to stick. Dollar store nearby is closing, so I bought like $40 worth of candy for $20, and it was very irresponsible. So proud of you. So proud of you. Yeah. What was the candy haul? Yeah, what was the candy haul? What'd you get? Burner, 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 board burner. Martian stretches are so cute. Aw. Sour airheads, rips, sweet tart ropes, now and laters. Word. It's very my wife's style of candy. I forget if I talked about this with you guys yet, but I saw on the tweeters some post. Oh, you didn't even let me do it? Rude. I saw on the tweeters some post about, you know, what was your biggest revelation like when you were an adult? Like, what was the biggest, like, you know, mind blow? And like, for the most part, I think I transitioned pretty well. Like nothing really blew my mind going from being a kid to being an adult, right? Like things like, okay, that makes sense, you know, for the most part. The one thing, like when I was thinking about that, like when has my mind been blown? When have I been like struggling to comprehend something? And you know, like hands down, the the answer is not everybody likes chocolate. It's still to this day, I barely believe it, right? Like, but you know, as a kid, chocolate is the flavor to me, and it's only after I was an adult when like people kept telling me that they don't actually like chocolate. One of which is Renee. She likes chocolate a little, but she doesn't, you know, love chocolate. But that's my big revelation. Not everybody likes chocolate. It is crazy. I do not comprehend Shadow Priest personally. Me neither. Hey, QB.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
What am I doing? Something. I set out to do something that wasn't what I just did. I was going to see how many games I had on this vid. It can't be enough, right? So 9 minutes. So just open Steam somehow. Look at me go. I'm doing great out here. 9 minutes, 18 minutes, and 10 minutes. So 28 minutes. We need one more. Did you see the Deadpool MTG card that was spoiled today? I did not. Hi Martian, hi chat. Reading this stream's title, my heart felt broken until I read the additional statement in the parentheses. My biggest revelation is no one knows what they're doing and just fakes it. Yeah, I did actually have a pretty similar conclusion. Like when I was a kid, I thought that like adults had figured things out for the most part. And then like, you know, the amount of people that lie, right, is shocking to me. Like, was rather. Now I've realized that like, no, like nobody is to be trusted as far as like implicitly, I guess. But like when I was a kid, I would think that like most people generally did good things because how would they get away with it? How would they get away with not like the level to which people get away with stuff in real life is so much higher than I thought it was as a kid. Stream title is an April Fool's joke because Martian is actually quitting forever. True. I recently met a guy at uni that for real doesn't like music, like any music at all. My mind was blown. You know what? I actually don't. That does not surprise me. I'm not like, I don't not like music, but I don't. It's not like its own activity to me. Like, I don't love music. I enjoy music as a part of other things, but I don't like crave it or anything. I don't typically, it happens every once in a while, but like usually I don't like sit down and listen to music for its own sake, you know. I don't, yeah. But like, I like music. I like to sing more than I like to actually listen. Singing's fun, but yeah. So I can understand that. I do like, when I was raised, I wasn't allowed to listen to secular music. So like, there was a lot of rock and pop that I wasn't really exposed to until I was like 18. And I remember iPods were out at the time. So like iPods were the thing. I think the iTouch is what I got. It was like a smartphone before smartphones existed. It was like the first thing that looks like an iPhone, but it was an iPod. That was my first iPod, I think. And I had like a Linkin Park album that I was listening to because my friend recommended it or something. And I have this very distinct memory of like going on my 10-minute break at Starbucks and just listening to Linkin Park and just feeling like tingling all over my body as I was listening to this music, that I had never heard music like that before. So I always like, I just like Linkin Park generally, but Linkin Park will always have a soft spot in my heart because it was the first time I'd heard music like that. So I guess, you know, that was a pretty big revelation that music could affect you like that. Music could be good. Yeah. Did they let you listen to Creed? Yes, actually. SingStar stream win? What is SingStar? Wow. Zephy's kills everything except the ones that I want dead the most. So, what am I doing with that?
I must think.
Your wish is my suggestion.
I don't think I can afford to leave it all up. 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 3 is 18. I was trying to decide if I can take the Flame Strike, and I really can't, right? Like, I can't. We'll take the clear everything but the stuff we really want cleared. It's a karaoke game? Ah. Grandpa Martian talking about ancient tech again. I know, right? How many of you like even know what an iPod is? It's crazy how like iPods were so revolutionary when I was when I was younger. And now they're just nothing. They're absolutely nothing. They're like CD players.
A dream come true.
Ooh. Okie dokie. If I'd known I would roll that, I'd have played that last turn. Why did opponent miss 5 damage? I don't know. They're out there just doing stuff. I had one when I was really young, when I was like 10 or something, and you're 22 now. Weird. 12 years ago. I would have been 23. I think... No... I think the iPhone, like the first one, came out when I was 18 or 19. I think. So, like, we'd have been 5 years deep into smartphones at that point, as far as, like...
Go forth
You probably got somebody's hand-me-down, right? Marshy doesn't read YouTube chat. He does unless he doesn't. Don't read that? Alright, I won't read it. I love my baby goth Martian boo. What is a baby goth Martian boo?
Witness true arcane.
You don't read it's too hard? For sure. It was less because the iPhone didn't exist and more because my parents didn't want to buy a 10-year-old an iPhone. Yeah. So you got like somebody's old, like, music device.
How enigmatic.
See, I wasn't to be trusted with my own music device. I did have a CD player at one point. CD players are so ancient. So ancient. From a million years ago. You know, my opponent is gonna die to me. I need to come up with one more damage, chat. One more damage. Did you know about Napster? I found out about Napster after it had already been, like, deleted. None of these are damage. Damage? That's not damage. The only Acera that wasn't damage. Actually, no, that other one wasn't damage either. I take it back. Well, I guess I'll do this. I'll do this. Do that. And then rid them of their hope. I like how this video is just going to be Martian versus the priests. How many priests can Martian defeat with the world's deck of all time? I have a living roots. Do you want my 1 damage? Yes, please. This does look like a deck of all time. It is. It has all the cards that I've put in it. Alright. It's yours. Thank you. Martian the Heretic. Hi, Marshy. Hi, Jessica. Do you think Highlander Demon Hunter will ever work in the future? Sure. Maybe. Unless it doesn't. Unless it doesn't. Let's see if that was the last one. It wasn't that long, right? I think it was at 28. So 18 and yeah, 28 and 8 is 36. All right, yeah. Last versus Priest. We still haven't played Frizz. Is Druid your favorite class? It feels like I hardly see you play anything else. It's got to be these days. It wasn't always. It's like ever since Guff. Ever since Guff Chat. My first favorite class was Warlock. That lasted a long time.
Versus Anduin.
Wisdom shall bring victory.
My long slumber has ended.
Let's be real. No one 5 years ago would believe you if you told them Priest is the best aggro deck of the future. So Reno Demon Hunter can be the best Reno deck in the future. True. True. Marshy can't stop winning with Cards Druid. It's true. I've lost twice. Yeah, we've made 2 videos already, and I've lost twice out of, I don't know, math.
I see you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 and 2 right now. 9 and 2, chat, with the best deck I've ever played. Does +5 mana Ysera stack with Guff? It does not. Guff sets your mana to 20. Man, we just did an entire video of Marshy versus Shadow Priest. And here we are with even more Marshy versus Shadow Priest. I hope you guys wanted to see me play Shadow Priest today, because that's what's happening. Am I about to choose this? Am I about to choose Kazakusan out of this just to activate my Splish Splash Whelp? Is that what's happening? Chat? Is that actually what's happening right now? Oh my goodness. This should be illegal. Reporting my opponent for cheating. Narlax, give me Awaken. Please, I need it. No. Yes, good. Alright. We win. It's over, chat. I'll just do 6 damage to myself after taking all of this and more. Alright? It'll work out perfect. It'll work out perfect. Narlax is the best card I've ever played. Just so you guys know. It's literally that good. Sometimes Priest gets the insane opener. They sure do. They sure do. I need, like, exclusively Zephyrus. Don't play this! Oh, no, it can't charge. It can't charge. Okay. No Laughing Sister. Yeah, that is sus, isn't it? Order lol. Oh my goodness, missed a damage. Chat, I'm uninstalling. I'm uninstalling. Literal worst player to ever do it. Don't have Mind Blast, please. Let me coin sleep. Let me coin sleep. Come on. All right. Just let me coin sleep. Just lose to me. Lose to me. Lose to me right now. Literally always Mind Blast. Oh my goodness, chat. How do they do it? Oh, that's never lethal, right? Sick. All right. We did it, chat. We won. After all these years, we finally won. And by win, I mean able to play this thing for lots of armor. They run unplayable cards so we can get there. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised people are still on Raise Dead. It should have been cut like a year ago, right? Like in Perils. Like this card has been bad for a long time, and it still shows up in most Shadow Priest lists that I see. Right. Am I still gonna lose? Gonna take 6. I have to like put it back in their hands. Okay, so I do this. I do this. So now we're technically alive, and there's nothing else I can do about it, right? Because if they drop deck Attendant, I'm still dead, even if I hero power. So I can do this. That's not damage. Come on. Shut up. Of course it is. That doesn't change the fact that you missed a damage and your career is over. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. So I'm working on Thursday's vid right now. If you didn't miss that damage, the RNG would have been different.
My long slumber has ended.
Real. And you lost GG unsubbed, reported unchummed. Yeah. Deserved. Deserved. Is my opponent playing Murmur Shaman? Chat. Isn't that rude? Give me a Wild Growth. If you didn't run Renathal, you would have drawn Reno Trust. Ignore that you would have died before it. Yep, the eternal dilemma. Oh, I have both Narlax, chat. Both Narlax. Can I have a Wild Growth to go with my Guff so I can play it next turn? If we didn't have Hindsight, we wouldn't have any height. Oh my goodness. If we didn't have Hindsight, we wouldn't have any sight. Yeah, that's true. If you showed Hearthstone now to a player in 2016, I think their head would explode. Probably. Probably. We've played Narlax, so we win. Wow. It's a really good dream card. Too bad my deck is not very capable of utilizing it well. This would have been a great time to roll the Drake. The armor... I can't out-armor the stuff, right? I just have to accept it. Do they get there 100% of the time? Like on 6? Do they play Murmur on 6 and then coin Ysera and then beat me every time? Like there's nothing, unless they misorder it, there's nothing I can do about it. Right? I think if you showed me 2016 Pirate Warrior gameplay to me right now, my head would explode. It is crazy looking back and thinking about the types of things that were playable in the olden times. It's pretty crazy. You were supposed to show up last turn. You're no good to me now.
Hope and life and happiness and chunks.
I suppose I could, like, make a really big board, and that could potentially absorb a lot of it, right? But I feel like I'd have had to be slightly faster, because I'm not... Oh, they've overloaded themselves one. Maybe that's okay. Well, there's that Aviana. I wish I had something. I wish I had Ysera. Wish I had this one. Or ANR, I guess. With ANR, I would go Aviana ANR. Like, I need a lot of stats to be able to survive Murmur. So, I don't know. Do they have clears, by the way? Do they have a way to, like, clear stuff off? Alright, they have everything in their hands, so we're just going in now. It's this. This. That. That. That.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal. Awake at last.
Wait, was that just lethal? I forgot to... No! It was lethal. Chat, I had lethal. I just had to go Narlax, new Ysera, and then bounce it over and over again. I had lethal. Whoops. Play double Nightmare to reduce damage? No, what I should have done is played infinite Nightmares to kill them. We don't have much hand space. So this one always gives it in the same order, starting from cheapest to last. So playing Narlax and then Ysera will always give me Nightmare and Dream, which are the only two I want. You put the Nightmare on the baby Narlax, and then Dream the Ysera, play it again, do it over. Oh, did I have enough, mana for that, actually? I was at 10, right? I can only do that 3 times. It wasn't lethal. It wasn't lethal. It was 2 off. Okay. Fine. My plan actually worked out good. My plan was the good plan. I needed to clear a taunt. That's true. I also couldn't have cleared the taunt. Okay. I feel better. I feel better. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Are they making infinite Astalor? So it's Murmur, Shutterblock, Ysera, which triggers 3 times, so you have 9 mana. Then you play Astalor. When do you do the second Shutterblock? Isn't that important? When is the second one? When do you play the second one? Mini before Astalor? Shutterblock the ETC, that's right. Okay, you Shutterblock Ysera, then you Shutterblock ETC, from which you get Astalor, Shutterwalk, and something else important. What's the third thing you get out of that? Totally blanking. What's the third ETC card? Third ETC card isn't important? Oh, okay. So, okay. It's Murmur, Shutterblock, Ysera, Shutterblock, ETC, Astalor, Shutterwalk, which triggers the which does fire 14 but also sets up another block from which you can, and gives you one of each of the Astalors, or one of each of the higher cost Astalors. So then you play the 5 cost Astalor directly after the Shutterwalk, which gives you 3 more Astalor. So you get 1 from the Shutterwalk and 3 from the Astalor. So then you go Astalor, right? Is that ideal? Pretty sure. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Bro, please show me how many wins you have in your statistics. Are you satisfied? Never lost a game in my life.
Ysera!
isn't my first rodeo.
My long slumber has ended.
It was. They were at 20, and you already had one nightmare. Just spend the last stream on the taunt. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. You're right. When you're right, Elise. You know what, Elise? Fair enough. I had to spot that real fast, by the way. I don't know that it's reasonable to expect that lethal to go off, but maybe. Just because, like, bouncing Ysera even 3 times takes a minute. So I had to think I was adding 20 damage to the Narrowlax on the board, and remembering that I could bounce. I mean, I don't know. If that's the type of easy to spot lethal if you're playing with new Ysera all the time. But, like, I don't, right? So, I don't know. I don't feel too bad for missing it. But, like, yeah, that's a good point. That was lethal. I just finished my Legend Climb using your Supreme Archaeology list. That's some of the new ramp tools, and it feels pretty good. Nice. I'll keep Aquatic with Project. I never keep Aquatic. Is it good with Project? Aquatic is like... I don't know how I feel about this scroll up and down on the... I don't know how I feel about this, chat. How do you feel about me scrolling it? Like, can I set it to just show all of it like it used to? Because, like, doesn't it feel weird not being a... This is for you guys, mostly. I think for me, it's fine. Like, if I'm just playing by myself, it's fine. But for you guys, you want to see the whole list, don't you?
Times of the essence.
Egg Hunter is back. Aquatic is a never keep. Yeah, it's like one of those cards where if you keep it, you're like depriving yourself of a mulligan. I don't know. You can imagine the 3 Yseras just fine. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Wilds and clear.
How do I turn it off?
This could be our home.
Options. Overlay. Don't reset. Show card flavor.
I must think.
I'm never quite sure where anything would be in the settings, you know? Like sometimes things feel like for sure this would be in the for sure this would be in the
Times of the essence.
like overlay section, but then it's not in there, and it turns out it's in the player section or in the tracker general, or you know. Does anyone know how to change the scroll off? Finding deck tracker options is impossible. What's the main threat from such hunters? Your guess is as good as, if not better than mine. I would never have thought of it. I just checked after you thought of bouncing this area. You know, that's totally fair. I was just thinking like, that was more for myself than it was for streaming. Like trying to think of like, you know, how fast can I catch something like that? And I think it's like if I had just been playing with Ysera a lot, I would have. Do you guys think this is going to be a Kazakusan game? I have a lot of dragons in my hand. How do I fix this? Appearance? No. And I guess I might have to ask. What if I just extend its frame? Would that fix it? I don't know. I guess, like, I have it set that way because I used to have a sub count that would be down there. Like, it could go down a little bit, but not by enough, right? Let's see, how many cards are missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 cards aren't going to fit in this space. It's a lot of Scrumbus. It's a lot of Scrumbus, chat. Fortunately for you, I'm the Brew Mother, and I've never forgotten anything in my life. Fix the issue by cutting Renethal? Could also take a screenshot of the bottom of the deck tracker and display it over the screen. I could if I wanted to be extremely unhappy. I would literally switch deck trackers before I would do that.
Welcome to the cattle drive. Welcome to
Let me just ask about it.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
Oh my. Am I dead? Wow. Think we found their win con? Real. Happy April Fool's Day, Martian chat. Much love to you all. Don't got a funny joke, just good vibes today. Word. Duels is back. And can you imagine if Hearthstone had posted a tweeters of them saying that, like, Twist is now coming back every month and Duels is returning? You know, like, can you imagine? It'd be a good April Fool's joke, but it also, like, it would have resulted in so much frustration from the community. I think they're, like, I don't know. I think they try to, like, not actually talk about those things, right? Like, they want everyone to forget about Duels and Twist. Pretty sure.
I see you've brought guests. I see you've brought guests.
Never forget Duels. Real. Real. Top deck a dragon. So sad they got rid of Duels. It was my favorite game mode. Yeah. I think, like, I don't know. Maybe if,
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
sad. I insta-clicked that thinking I would want to play it this turn, but forgot I didn't have a dragon again. Sorry, I'm dazing off now. I'm like thinking about other stuff. Yeah, I think if I think the Microsoft acquisition is what killed duels. I think. I think just like unproven projects all got nixed at that time. That's my guess. Because like there was that unannounced survival game that just kind of like went down the tubes, like right when that happened. You know, I think they were just kind of axing stuff, which is also why I think they stopped putting any like actual effort into Twist. So, just a guess. Don't know for sure. All that is to say, I think if that hadn't happened, there's a chance that they would have kept working on Twist, in which case I think Twist could have been successful. Not Twist, the other one, Duels. Like, I think Duels was, like, just about to be a mode that people would want to play. And then, the Spagoo happened.
Stay alert, my children. Time passes, but the dream is eternal.
You guys ever just sit there and wonder what Martian's up to?
Time may pass, but the
What's he doing over there?
eternal.
What's that Martian doing?
Rope's burning again.
We still have Aviana as far as more Yaceras, I guess. Otherwise, I don't know about everything I just did. Aww.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I don't know, I meant to play this that turn, but I didn't really have hand space. Crab time? I could have crabbed, huh? That's true. It's alright, we can crab now. Could also do that back to them.
Your wish is my suggestion.
I don't want to crab anyway. Fine.
The void is filled with many
I guess. I already hate Microsoft. You don't need to make things up to make me hate them more. Did I make something up?
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
I wait once more.
Kind of wish I still had my Zeph, actually. Could be looking to make a Wind Fury lethal with my friend here.
Nobody
My
move.
opponent is out here playing the stuff, I'll say that much. I will say that much. Oh, it would survive anyway, it doesn't matter. But, whatever. Excuse me. Is a separate lethal. This is already dying, so I guess I'll do it. We're at 21. I don't think we're coming up with 20 more damage. You never know.
Is there trouble?
Embrace nothing.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. You will never kill my big old Bronco, Drake.
My jaws that bite.
Oh, no, you will. Gonna ruin it all, aren't you? You're gonna ruin it all, aren't you? You're stupid spaghetti. They didn't get any shutters back, right? That's something. That's cheating, though. That's cheating. Sure. I guess I wait for this.
No one will believe this.
I either play this now or it gets me Tannis, so I guess I play it now. And them getting that back doesn't matter, so very good.
What do I do with all these cards?
I just gave them another shutter with the mulch. Okay, yeah, fair. Fair. I glubbed up. I glubbed up, chat. Oh my. Did they ruin our ETC? No, it's still in there. Cool. This definitely feels like a Kazakhstan game. Not the fungus display. Anything but that, chat. Mm-hmm.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Oh, it's not a battle cry. It's not a battle cry. Alright, Martian needs seeds.
Job's done.
Debtors. Trying to get their shutters back. Didn't want to swing first? Alright. If you say so. Brutal. That was actually really bad. Alright, no Shudderwalk back, right? That's good. It might not matter. Alright, so we need to get ETC to get Ceaseless Expanse. ETC. You're my only hope. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, it was not a Kazakhstan game after all, it turns out. But, you know, Neralax wasn't ruined by any of that stuff. Game of all time? Are we going to be able to scorp them down with our modest value? Got the fungus display. Oh! I can kill that. All right.
I dream in a world trembles.
Okie doke. Nightmare the Titan? Or I could just kill it. Oh, we do also have Ray Estraza, so we're not, like, out of value yet. Game of all time, chat. Game of all time. Nightmare the Titan is kind of funny since it can attack. But it allows them to target it with whatever they were trying to target it with. And they can still use the extra ability on it one more time. It's like if I gave it one more turn, it's not really worth removing, period. Whee! What will opponent do now? That's the real question. Oh, my Sarah gets to live. Be very funny. They're gonna go get their original hand back? Get whatever they want out of the ETC and then it's gone. Whoop.
I do the crime. You do the time.
So we get their hand back again. Okie doke. It's +5/+5 permanently enemy in this turn? Sick. Did they just, like, were they out of win cons? Because, like, all I had was a Sarah stuff. How long was that game? Mm-hmm. 16 minutes. I think this was the second game. Yeah, but I also didn't keep... The Hunter win was funny. So 13 and 16, so I think I have 29 minutes on this one. Did I actually type? Like, did I mark that one or not?
Hope will be my guide. My long slaughter has ended.
I see you've brought guests.
Job done.
Well, I guess it's up to Nerlax.
By petal and sword.
In my folly, I have sowed chaos.
Thoughts on Wild Armor Starship Demon Hunter deck? Well, it's Demon Hunter, so nobody would watch it. That's as far as me playing it. Like, how good do I think it would be? It would probably be okay for what it is, sure. I imagine you could do something pretty silly with it. Follow the Flutterwings! I'll show you who's the Flutterwings. My stuff doesn't really trade that cleanly into that. But I also don't want to like nuke my own board for just that thing.
Dream big.
Sure. We all hate Demon Hunter. I wake up and curse it. Yeah, I don't understand why. It's a pretty silly anomaly to me. Like for me, Demon Hunter is kind of a beloved class. But yeah, people don't like it. People out here being the geese.
The time has come.
Like, I understand why a person might not like, why one person might not like, Demon Hunter. I don't understand why there's widespread dislike for it. It's pretty funny. Can you try a bunch of versions of Imbue Mage and tell me which one is the best? Okay. I'm on the case. Starting, yeah. I don't dislike Demon Hunter, I've just never used the class. I'm talking about it mostly for, with respect to Twitch viewership. Should have done the other one. 3 things. 1. Demon Hunter was oppressive on release. 2. Umpire Demon Hunter was annoying. That's like years later. 3. Armor Demon Hunter is annoying. Okay. See, those last two are too recent. That's too recent to be a factor. But yeah, I guess people just like aren't able to get over. That's the thing too, is like Demon Hunter being what it was on release to me was fun, right? Like that was the new class. It was cool that it was doing so good on release. To me. Guess this is what I'm doing. I actually don't know if this was better or worse. Hard to say. I feel like we're gonna get reckless to the moon. Like, Demon Hunter being what it was on release was like, that was a fun couple of days for me. I have nothing but good memories of that. But I wanted to play the new class, right? So I don't really know what it was like to not have interest in the new class and be wanting to play other stuff on day one. Play too many minions? Yeah, I guess. Well, okay, so if two of the three factors, according to that one chatter, if two of the three factors against Demon Hunter are two extremely recent things, I bet Demon Hunter just needs 1 year where it's not an aggro class. You know, like Hunter had a year where it wasn't an aggro class, and now a lot of people like Hunter. You know, people talk about Big Beast Hunter and stuff. And by that I mean not hyper aggro, I guess. So like maybe Demon Hunter gets a year where it's like a slow control class or something, and people flip their opinions on it with the goldfish memory. But I don't know. A lot of people just kind of like don't like aggro, I guess. So having a class that's primarily aggro combo, if your tastes are pretty narrow. I don't even think that it's like most people don't like Demon Hunter, by the way. It's just a lot of people don't like it, right? So I don't I don't post a Demon Hunter video and have it get 90% less views, right? It gets like 30% less views. So that, like, a few people feel strongly enough about Demon Hunter that they just won't watch it. And like, I don't feel like posting a video with 30% less views, you know what I mean? Like, most people, I think the people who don't like aggro on principle are just kind of like very vocal about it. And it doesn't actually represent most people, but it doesn't have to represent most people to represent enough people, if that makes sense. You think people are gonna change the imbue Reckless Apprentice interaction? I think if they change the interaction, it'll be by way of making Reckless Apprentice bad, right? Like move it to like 6 mana or something. Like, I don't think. Yeah. Feels like Demon Hunter is consistently getting weird big demon stuff and similar, and these archetypes don't work, so the class goes back to face decks. It's not even getting that many aggro cards. Yep. It is funny that the big demon stuff never works, but like the big demon stuff, it worked once. But like the big demon stuff doesn't work because if you cost that stuff to work, you have to nerf it until the deck is unplayable, right? It's just kind of like big decks generally just don't really work for standard. I don't know if they work for wild either. It's just kind of like the bar to get something nerfed in wild is a lot higher. Demon Hunter is bad. Tell Reno Demon Hunter is good. Opponent, I'm bored. Opponent playing slowly, hand is bad. I don't want to put another Shadow Priest game in my video. I'm not playing this out. Onward, upward. Tell me Demon Hunter is bad without telling me Demon Hunter is bad. I hope Standard gets more Highlander this year, Keck. I really liked Showdown released Highlander in a way that I really didn't like. Like Reno Hero. I mean, not to go down this rabbit hole again, but you know, I did not like Reno Hero at all. Like, I think he's in a nice cozy spot where he is right now, but the way he used to work was obnoxious. And then they like, you know, the really fun Highlander card to me was Bran, and Bran got hit pretty hard, so I don't know. So I don't know what that Highlander would. As a big Highlander enthusiast, I don't know that future Highlander cards are going to be the type of Highlander cards that I want to enjoy. So I find myself not really looking forward to the next round of it. Part of it is because I don't like talking about like why the old way that Highlander worked existing while Plague Death Knight was in Standard. I don't like talking about the merits of that, you know? Like, I'm over discussing why counterplay to Highlander cards is dumb. I had a all like the summary of all that is I had a bad experience with Highlander last year and the year before, frankly. Like it kind of I wouldn't go as far to say that it like spoiled it for me, but yeah, I didn't love it. So I'm not really looking forward to the next round. I had like a better point that I was gonna get to. Was it really just gonna be that I don't think they'd do it against us? No. Oh, okay. So what I really liked as far as Highlander coming back to Standard is having just Reno in the core set with no other Highlander support. I thought that was really cool. I think like to that degree, like there should always be a Highlander payoff in Standard. It doesn't, I guess, have to be OG Reno, but it should at least be like, you know, Dragon Queen or something. Like have a card in the core set at all times that's a neutral payoff for Highlander. That'd be cool, because that way, you know, like a lot of people really like that style of gameplay, and that way there's always something, right? Like even if it's not like even if it's not good, like there's always something that you can play with Highlander wise in Standard. I think that'd be sick. I don't get why they gave Highlander support to Demon Hunter and not to Death Knight. Yeah, I mean, like I thought the Demon Hunter support was cool. I wish that like more had been done to make that something, you know. Should we double Frizz? They haven't been drawing Frizz at the right time. Let's really discount that stuff. It's on the bottom of my deck though. Yeah. So that's what turned Mage into a lesser Fireball OTK. I wish back the time where you just played one spell to turn your stuff into one cost, and the spell was 6 mana. It was actually never 6 mana. It was 7 mana and then buffed to 5 and then nerfed back to 7. It's actually never been 6. It's been 6 if you count Dragoncaster. Fine. I do love me some Luna's Pocket Galaxy. It's true. Also, good to see you, True Demonium. How you doing? My opponent just played a Bran against me. How dare they? How dare they? Chat, remember when the community complained about Control Warrior being bad for a long time? Like a super long time. They hit it real hard in Sunken City, right? Like they absolutely destroyed it, Control Warrior. And then like it was for over a year, I feel like a really long time, that the idea was Control Warrior was bad, and why does Blizzard hate Warrior so much? Why do they hate it? And then Reno Warrior became a thing when this guy came out. And suddenly, like, everybody hated it. Everybody hated it. Like, there were so many complaints about Reno Warrior at that point. Oh, Odin too. Yeah. Like Odin first, actually. uh, it is pretty funny to me, at least I know. But like, all right, well, we'll give Control Warriors some stuff, and then non-stop complain about until all that stuff got gutted again. To be fair, I haven't really heard people complaining about Warrior being bad since then. Like, Warrior went back to being whatever for a while, and nobody complained about it, so I guess people were learning their lesson. I'm doing fine, you grew a beard, it's true. Turns out my wife likes my beard. Who'd have thunk it? My wife used to like me clean shaven, and I wanted to have some beard. But now, I guess it's just not that way anymore. For her birthday, I think I was streaming, I forget. It was a few years ago. For her birthday, I got shaved, like I shaved my face completely. And like, you could see the look on her face. Like, she knew that I'd done something nice, special for her, but based off of her preferences. And you could see the look in her face, like she was just not into it, you know, like she didn't quite say like, oh gross, stop it, but her tastes had changed, I guess. Pretty funny. Tickles me. She's not home right now, so I can tell this story.
Time is of the essence.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
This isn't going to kill there, Sarah. Or mine. But there, Sarah could kill my Sarah. This stuff is huge. Beard rock, grow beard. Word. I'm living in WoW vicariously through you since the best standard decks are just StarCraft decks.
Feel the power.
Am I dead? Oh my goodness, I just got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed, chat. By Squambo Warrior. I'm gonna call that good enough. Because I have stuff I want to do. So, I'll miss you guys. I'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be streaming again on Friday. No Wilders. It's a shame to throw away 120 viewers, but I'm so lazy to rate somebody right now. I guess I won't. See you guys later.